site. Wall is in for Rustin, though. Ooh, this is... Oh, I thought he was an off angle for a second. Maribo runs him down, and Harmful the same. There were 4 players here on the B site, and now only 1 stands, and Verno maybe trying, hoping to stop the plan. That is going to stop the plan. Harmful is going to go down to the shock darts of Verno. 2v3 Redux looking for a headshot, and he's going to find it on the ZK. And Verno the same. 2v4 happens.
Things could go the way of OXG Academy.
Please remain seated here, Harmful. You got there's a new sheriff in town. Redux kicking this game off with quite the bang, and Verno transfers perfectly. Last bullet in the mag will do it for him. We're on a good chunk of the site. Oh, a perfect flash tossed in by TSMA, but Revo still can't convert at the back of it. The fragment will do enough. Verdi will catch Harmful on the cross. The spike down in towards Nest. That was a cool attempt to get it into Nest. ZK, though, still has fighting words. As Verdi does fall. The flank as well from Redux might not be accounted for, as he's actually going to use the operator on the flank. It doesn't hit. Movement, not good enough. Verno, though, trying to bring it back. Now it's only Verno on the site. They're going to chase him down, and now they actually get their opportunity to hit the B site.
To drop it, regardless if they win this or not.
Ooh, an opportunity there for Redux. He's playing the bait and switch. He knows. He understands what they're trying to do here. Trying to get themselves a crossfire setup, but Redux has to pry it apart. He's going not to get pinged out. Still going to hold his nerve and even consider the push into kitchen, but he needs to pry apart 2 1v1s. And he knows. He's waiting for an overextension, but right now Redux is taking too much time. Now they'll make their move. Revo begins his move into the site, breaking down the wall instantly, and a wall goes up himself to allow for the cross into the site. A very unique execute being thrown in by TSMA, but Nerf back of the site finds 2, shutting down the execute in its tracks. Rustin now swinging for it. He'll get his 1 plus damage, and that's
true. OXG Academy was able to set up for it. Now, challenging from mid. What a shot from Hard.
Coming his way. Drone tossed in, though. He's going to use that and teleport away very quickly. So the ball has to be handed over to TSMA, and they'll begin their move up in towards the site. Viper's Pit to even follow up as well. Spam through for Redux, not quite connecting. Spike due to be set down in just a moment. Doesn't want to quite sit in the Viper's orb yet. So much spam coming through that the spike actually gets dropped on the ground by Verno, and pings even coming through. And Verno's gonna get himself a second through the spam, but Harmful, another. Surely that's where it ends. 1v3 from Yellow, pinned towards every angle, and now he's being closed in upon by Verno. About to get flanked. He's going for the smoke push anyways. Right on through, and snaps up to ZK. This guy has no limits. A second, a third kill for Redux. Unbelievable. He just does that without a drop of utility, a drop of support. 2v5 for TSM to dig themselves out of. Now to 1v3 for Payin. Blender. Welcome to a TSM Academy smoothie as the Odin, well, it's 2. Nice shot there from Payin, but it's not going to beat Redux's tour de force anytime soon. And even towards the wallbang pot shot. Venture gets 2! Oh my god! I just get wallbanged out by the tour de force, so it drops him down to 7. But a 2v2 is oh so doable, but Verdi might be just 1 step ahead of them. They walk up mid. Verdi.
Surely this is cleared, right?
Surely Verdi readjusts. Oh my gosh, the tour de force of Harmful has turned it on its head. A 1v2 required for Redux.
Timing at the very least for the retake.
Oh my, this is a play from TSM. Oh gosh, a team kill from the Hunter here. That ain't a great start, and Nerf leaping in. You know, it might have been a good play in theory, but it quickly disintegrated as everyone from Oxygen were waiting.
It was the curse.
This is starting to be quite a realistic prediction. Nerf's gonna utilize his one way.
Not the 9-3 curse, but the map pit curse.
Perhaps. Just don't pick maps, and then you're good.
Yeah, can't I just ban another map instead?
Yeah, that'll...
Imagine if Sesame can elect to ban a map, additional map instead of picking one.
Yeah, you'd give your opponent a one-round lead in the series, or one-map lead in the series.
Oh, hello.
Okay, hold on. ZK, 2 kills. No, wait, heard. Yeah, okay, Birdie.
We do that again.
Back to his old tricks. This guy!
Wow, suppressed and still peeks. It can't rendezvous out. That's crazy.
Oh, man. Redux still holding 2. No care. Being suppressed, being ran down. Does not care. Verno finding him. Redux still active as well. Still holding the back lines. Might be a pickup here for Payan. Potential, as well as Verno going down. Redux has a lot on his plate, and he will actually fall. But the resurrection is back in as well for Oxygen, but it's still a 3v5. It's still not pretty.
Definitely ambitious resurrection, but they have so many round leads that they can go for this gamble.
Then Odin in consideration. Though. I know, a flick up from the Odin, an Odin flick. Have those words ever left someone's mouth right there?
No.
As now, Viper's Pit expands. Rustin though, still fighting with the Odin. ZK though, 1v2, wall goes up, but ZK orb. Let's get snake bited out of position, however. So the pit will actually be able to go in. However, Nerf still on the site and gonna find Payan. Verdi the same, Redux as well. And they're just getting shredded on contact. ZK can't find any success in his own pit, but 2 kills from Venture, a double. But 30 HP, ain't much to work with. But
group up.
You know, when he gets the plant, he'll get just enough.
Well,
he'll be able to get the Hunter's Fury off the plant.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, this is a little
things
bit
are
of
not going well for Venture right now. I gotta say that.
He does get the Hunter's Fury at least, but they're gonna run him down. Yeah. He flashed off the angle. Instead, they're actually looking to get aggressive, potentially in towards oranges, but you're messing with Redux, and if you don't have a smoke up, this guy would love a gunfighter too, but Payan's gonna best him. And looking to put that together, now nerfed, in the 3v3. Verno now swinging the sight. For the moment, the recon dart will go out, maybe to ping out Payan potentially, but the Hunter's Fury, saved up by Venture, lands a tag, but no kills found until it finds Rustin. 2v2 now, shock darts on the spike, nerfed oh so low, and just leaving Verno 1v2. Shock dart needs to find one, and it almost finds Rebo. So, once we do that, Redux is... Oh, they're gonna flash on through. Here you go. Greetings, Payan. But he gets 2 with... He still gets 2 somehow. Rustin, though, on the trade. 3v2, running through such a tight choke point with classics around the corner. He's a terrifying prospect. Rustin looking to capitalize, but many dinks. Landed downrange for Venture. Could he make a 1v3 happen as he snipes one out the sky? And Verno so low. The same goes for Venture. He wraps around. He has no idea where both these players are, and the reload is giving away his position. On the B side of the map, TSMA basically kind of required to stack. They want him to have a chance of winning a round. And there goes your win condition, I would suppose. Nerfed.
Yep, strong one.
Still Rebo towards the back of yellow, but yep, I don't think his time in this round is very long. He does get a lot of damage off, all things considered. But wall goes up, spike plant in, round 2 to be finished. 10-4. Am I going to call it at this rate? I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it 10-4.
Yeah, they have the spike planted, post plant, numbers advantage. They have long ranges against classics. Now it's just one last remaining member.
Nah, Venture has a chance. He got this.
Technically, yes.
Dink! Straight A play. What we're looking at.
Very aggressive by Oxygen Academy. I like that one-way step as well. And the slow orb, so they can't peek the challenge of at all. And the shutdown of the player at screens. This is a fantastic take on the A site.
Gonna actually get the plant so easily too, just speeding on towards it. Planted even a little bit in the open, so post plants are reasonable. Right now, Verdi, throw a flash dart, still has 2 more. Still has an extra one in his back pocket as well. Just keep bouncing that in, keep stalling for time as Rustin also gets another kill to his name, a dink 2. But the frags are coming in for TSM as still 3 kills consecutively. Nerf getting lower and lower, but ZK low himself. He's sticking the whole darn thing. It's not on the mark. ZK is going to get the defuse.
What can Rebo do with this yellow? It has support.
Ooh, Pan. Support is good. Rebo now swings out perfectly. And another 2 for 1. Another man advantage to work with here for TSMA. What basically is their force buy. Shifting back though. They get Redux up to tube and the rotation coming to A. This could be huge, but ZK hears every single footstep.
All on ZK.
Oh, but the thing is here, Redux is also cutting rotations and Venture caught unawares. ZK only good for 1. And what do you do with this? Do you wait for your teammate? Do you try and set down the spike? Do you consider a rotate? You don't really have time for the rotate, so how about the spike plant? But Verno now spotting up Pan. Pan's going up top right now, but as the cover of Redux tries to flick up, but Pan not able to get away, and we'll see what happens. Harmful not even bothering with the teleport, because who needs armor, my friend? You got headshots. Harmful still fighting too. Another headshot. Another day. Another slave for Harmful. Another triple kill. But still, Oxygen A are fighting in this round. 2v3 still.
Spike can still get planned though. This timing, they pretty much need to get at least one more frag here.
Verdi.
Will Verdi no?
But Verdi finds Venture, and he's just gonna jump away and get this plant. Amazing. I thought for sure that'd be hunted down by Payan.
No command is available for both teams.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Indeed.
Oh boy.
It's a world of possibilities that I think we have right now.
Wow. There's some things. Wow. Oh
Verdi,
my God.
let's go!
The crazy 4K coming in from Verdi as the no command just detonates his own team. We didn't quite know what happened, but Verdi got the 4K. Crazy round. Okay. I'll say that the kills that we did see were pretty nice. Well as the fragment forcing him out, but the orb perfectly placed, but still his barrel spotted. Rustin somehow gets the kill on a Revo and then pushes into it, gets himself the double, and it's just Venture all of a sudden playing dodgeball with the Hunter's Fury. 1v4, everything being thrown his way, 9 HP, and Oxygen Academy are gonna steal TSM's map pick.
Similar execution as Icebox.
See, for now, ZK is going to have to duel out with the drone Jiggle Peak. All right, and the Paranoia coming through. There's already a fast split right on the cards, and ZK is going to be the victim. Harmful, though, in the corner, almost goes for 3, but couldn't quite control the spread of the Ghost. So 3v3 is what you're left with. Rebo also finding one back. Payan, long range with the classic, but Redux getting ran down. Numerous players dropping in. He'll find one, but traded out by Venture. Just Verno, 19 points of health. In a 1v2. A lot to deal with. Spots out both players, but
oh, does he go all the way through spawn?
I mean, he's gonna try to.
I love this. He has time to.
I mean, he has time, but
try a bait that he's gonna play for tree. It's going to go all the way through spawn of defense, dude.
Hey, but the thing is, look at this from TSMA. What they've done is they've also just pushed into A main. Like they understand this is a possibility. And the thing is, they're still gonna be looking back towards site because they think he might come through tree.
Great real situation with TSM Academy.
Yeah, they're playing together, and Venture's just gonna play together in clutches, folks. That's how it works. Right now, oh my God, Redux! What was that? A collateral, a double headshot. Who needs to fire 2 bullets when you could fire 1? But the spike, it's still on spawn. Harmful. Oh no, this could all go to waste. Is Harmful just gonna no scope Rustin and hello? I have just found the spike, and Harmful's just going to continue the flank. Oh, the beauty that this round could have been. It brings a tear to my eye.
Dash is primed as well in case the shot misses. Verno did get an upgrade.
Just isn't quite finding it. Redux, though, dashing in. Harmful just updraft and finds 2. He goes again, but does get shut down by Verno. Still a 3v4 and Inferno low. They give great opportunities, but you're going to get rushed in at the back of the reload, or maybe not. Verdi not going to take that chance, and instead going to go through the stairs. 13 seconds remaining, though. 2v3. Venture still back at the site. Ares wallbangs coming on through. Haunt comes through as well. No good. Oh, timing. On the edge of the smoke. Hello. Greetings,
wow.
Harmful. Rustin gives you a nasty surprise. Take that golden gun away from you and turn it against them as Redux as well. Hops paying. This is a force buy from Oxygen Academy. Keep this in mind. He invested into this round, and oh, it might just pay off. ZK is in a lot of trouble. Just Venture, the Odin. But now suppressed, no darts, no wall bangs, and probably no round.
The biggest issue for TSM Academy is the fact that they invested the operator for Harmful. It's fallen by now.
Here.
There's potential for wallbangs there on Inferno. It actually does land a couple. They're still trying to maybe get some damage on the way out, but boy, the only one dealing out damage is Redux. And headshots. You can win rounds by elimination. Woo! Alright, Haunt in. Harmful op. Looking to peek. Bye-bye. Opening kill. TSMA.
Full fall off in response from Oxygen Academy because they lost their entry duelist. So now they have to go a little bit slow and steady and try to work rotations, but that's exactly what TSM Academy is accounting for. Harmful back into the form that we kind of assumed that he would continue from the last series. Had a little bit of a slow start on Icebox, but right back in it.
Nerfed. I'm not sure if he's in a good or bad position, all things considered. Now he might be in a good position as he can hit the perfect timing to cut all the rotations. Nerf is about to hurt. Or not. Payan's just gonna shut him down, and now Venture, Odin, backside, and even Harmful pushing the smoke. Venture does get entried on. Even playing a dangerous game going for that. He's gonna destroy the alarm bot and run right into Revo and hit the headshot with the knives. No updrafts available for Redux, but oh man, he's still looking for kills. Floating, trying to find his headshot, but Payan even beating the one-way finds his own onto Redux. 4-on-4.
Hunter Sphere available for Inferno. There's multiple members set up on site. Nobody from TSM Academy is looking to play Gelato though. So Inferno's going to be just vibing here. It's going to be a lot of time that they can burn just from that position alone.
Harmful spotted. Hunter
Probably
Sphere
early.
tossed out. Popped really early, just hunting for kills at this rate. But the time being running so low, would it matter? Guardian firing off for Nerf. This could get interesting, but Verdi alone on the site is definitely putting up the hold that he needs. And ZK will get his one. Different look. Fowler goes through, but oh. No command in. Harmful cannot dash away. How has he survived? I don't know. But then the mid-split comes through. Redux and Verdi were waiting for that the entire time. Now TSMA locked out of the site and making an already ambitious gamble with the force buy. I don't think this one's even remotely attemptable.
I wouldn't say so. This is definitely a save angle. They did not seem to account in context for the no command. Oh, Harmful.
Okay. Mid-control, you know, we gave it up last round. How about we fight for it directly? There you go. Swarm grenades in. Buying so much time for the rotations. But still, they should be able to cross. But also, a lockdown tossed in. They're going to plant the spike anyways, but they lose Rustin. That was their ultimate. They were looking to potentially use a lockdown of their own, but now this round is so messy for Oxygen Academy. Everything now goes out the window. DFU's coming all the way through. No attempt even bothered on this as a thrifty comes through for TSMA.
Time to use ultimate and then rotate through. So it might have seemed like a little bit overkill at first, but it was a great call to use at Nightfall.
Okay, well, now they weren't able to use their lockdown last time because Rustin went down early. But now they certainly will, but ZK still gets 2 on the exit. And so, oh no, the turret! Oh my gosh, the turret! What HP for Redux? actual milliseconds away from going down. He survives, but a flurry of Odin spam coming his way. He will still somehow be standing. If he gets another kill, it will be a miracle, and he does, catching a harmful scoped in. And now even the lurkin for Nerf, but he's vulnerable. He goes down easy. Verno still looking for the fight onto Revo. He'll get it. And now he gets a second, turning this round back on its head. Verno and Redux. Paying. Oh dear. That does not quite help the war effort. That's a nice seize. Okay, finding Redux and trying to convert it to a second, but maybe stalled out enough time for a reasonable rotate to come by. They will take the site uncontested, however, and well, even if they did get a rotate in, I'm not sure how powerful that one is.
I think they just pinged the Cosmic Divide for the back of site, going all along.
I'm not sure you go for this. You have to see what Harmful gets.
Yeah.
Oh no. No command kind of removes that possibility.
The party pooper.
God,
Birdie.
And then just leaping around the corner. Harmful doesn't have much to do in this one, and yeah, that kind of went about as expected. ZK, extra damage, hopefully. Absolutely.
An extent as well. Get some information on the other side of the wall.
Uh-oh. All right, we're getting a fast play. Look at this. Going all out, but ZK recovers his vision. Lots of pings coming in. Harmful, though, still survives. Cosmic Divide committed, though, as 2 kills do come through for the attack, and ZK desperately looking for another. But Verdi will be able to cross safely. A very, very bold call from Oxygen A, but still, Venture found a wallbang onto Verdi. Roll it back, 3v3, and extra damage lasered onto Nerf. The wallbang's near perfect there from Rebo. Still making this round interesting, and oh my. This is a ballsy call from Verno. He just gets taken out immediately as the wall goes down. Now, Nerfed and Rustin running through, but he's been tagged up. There's no way he survives. Rustin in a clutch, but it's an Odin. Many bullets, many players, but not enough. BK tagged up by that, but Harmful isn't. Dash popped, but not gaming anymore. Redux. Was that through the smoke? I don't think it was.
Saw him.
It's still a fantastic headshot.
Yeah, a little bit of a slow peak from Harmful, just assuming that nobody's going to push through the one way, but they all already did, so just a misread on the timing from Harmful overall.
Towards Cat, repositioning. Oh, Redux again holding on. This time around, the wide swing is too good, but the... Oh my gosh, 2 kills to come in. Venture also collapsing in with the... Those are just straight wallbangs. There's not even pings. 2 kills coming from the Odin, and Rebo collapses. Nerfed in.
No idea what Nerfed is.
They might try to... They might think he's coming in from A. They're going to consider market first? No way. They're considering spawn. Rebo's watching for it.
Ascent versus Horde.
This is something. Hello. Harmful is just going to run down too. And the round's over. You know,
likely.
I'm not... I know we never want to say absolutes as casters, but to put it very bluntly here in this 2v5, it's difficult. But Nerfed will get one back. The C's doesn't actually... Well, it does find one out. Oh, those shot guards are gonna hurt.
I wouldn't predict him to go so aggressive on
Don't feed the beast. Harmful. Feels like he's been wielding the golden gun all game. Another flash drive, underhanded. Harmful. Of course, good for it.
You could have like a shorty or something like that around corners.
Smoke's about to fade. He runs through right into 2 players, at least percentage-wise. This is the pivot point of the game coming up.
In the entirety of this map versus the first.
Redux is going to take matters into his own hands. I'm not sure if that was an updraft or something from Harmful, but he's just found 2, trying to make it 3. But now Verno basically left to hold on as Verdi has fallen, and now TSMA look to take over the map of Ascent. Rustin 1v4. Here's all the players now. He's been spotted. ZK knows. Even Rebo flanked in, and oh, the C's dragging him into the swarm grenade.
That's so good.
Almost
the
perfect.
wombo combo.
And now walking in a Rebo. absolute monster performance. And starting off, Redux is already dashed himself into tiles and going for the all-out aggression in towards, wow, the left side of the map. Oh, it doesn't quite pan out. But still, Rustin, headshot found from the Sheriff, and Verno also as well. 2v2, and Rustin hears the footsteps. It still could be so massive with the Prowler. Going to spawn him out. Turret does activate. He's going to need something quick. The swarm grenades, though, while he's vulnerable, could be huge. But he wasn't quite hit by the alarm bot, so not the maximum amount of damage dealt. Pan still chunked down. But as Verno activating on the flank is being watched right now from Payan. And the Spectre's going to best him. Rustin, 1v2, spotted out by the dart. He's armorless. Not lots to work with. Lots of utility being tossed his direction. He's just gonna get wall grenade. He's going into garden and now trying to isolate Verdi. Underhand flash, surprise, a second one thrown in too. So many players blind. Verdi does have to commit only for the 1-for-1 though. And Rustin just gets running gun through the smoke. And ZK finds a kill on a nerfed. I don't know what to say about that, as Redux just gets ran down, and I think this map is finished here, Chad.
All things considered, it was a really good spot for TSM Academy because they had the Astra to drop a Nebula for Tree, or not for Tree, for Garden. To be able to use the Fade utility to swarm out and find anybody who's sneaking around corners, things of that sort. Trying to save his operator, which definitely would be beneficial. I don't know if that's going to be enough of a difference maker for them to have a chance in this game.
This is going to be a tough save. Alberto? Is he seriously going to try and be up for this? He's going to tuck away towards back bonus. It's like they're executing onto the site. Oh. Still survives. And even then, well, they try to dance around it. Does nerf. But now a Hunter's Fury thrown right on back. It doesn't connect for Verno. Redux dash activated in the corner. 1 kill, 2 kills though. They're not ready for him.
30 seconds left.
And he'll back away. But Harmful just walk through the B site and
Back again.
welcome back, folks, to the B site.
Harmful, meanwhile, got some kicks. So literally 3 kills for TSM Academy on rotation. So overall, just great macro play despite Redux popping off and with the perfect timing. But Verno makes this a doable situation for Oxygen Academy.
All right. I need to wait for that recon dart to come up. Both shock darts being expended into logs, but now ZK, maybe you wish I had the shock darts for him. Still though, oh my gosh, absolute aggression from Redux, but not ready for Venture. Peeking from the back of Boathouse, and Verno looking to isolate one, but you know, surely that there's a star ready for that spike. Verno is going to be hunting back for the kill, but ZK is going to beat him. Getting upset by a couple of organizational squads, and now turning that into 2 event wins, maybe. But that is a nasty start from Harmful.
Indeed it was. Fantastic opportunity for TSM because this is forcing Oxygen to do a rotation over to A site, which is already locked down with 2 members. Harmful already here again, but doesn't expect them close range. Verno takes advantage of it. Zika able to at least get a trade out and rotate away. The gravity well will give them advantage on this, but the flash will make it rough for them. But he does manage to get another trade before falling again. What a moment for ZK.
Vulnerability so huge in that one. Now Redux gonna plant in the back corner. Rustin making his way up from heaven. The turret does fire off into screens. That lets Redux know. Rustin, though, making the move into heaven. It's not quite planted for him, but it could be the huge off angle that they need. The nade. It segments off the players. He might have an isolated 1v1 surprise Venture running through. Redux gets 2. Now Rustin, they're gonna collapse. Run through a couple smokes. They don't quite have a flash even for TSMA. And they also don't have Harmful. That's gonna hurt. And they're gonna glide back to B main. Nab that orb. No one even heard this presence. No one even knows here for TSMA that they're about to just stroll onto this B site. So Rustin will entry as the Killjoy. Never mind. As Redux flying right past him. Redux will make his way onto the site, as will the rest of Oxygen Academy. They'll set down the spike. And this round has got a whole lot harder. Nice fade. I think that's all I can really say about this round now.
It's actually an opportunity to do some eco damage
Last player
for
standing.
TSM Academy.
That's a nice shot from Rustin.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
ZK, give us one more and we'll call it a day. I'm waiting. Give it a moment. Nerf is going to give him the challenge, and there you go. You can now call it a day. You can go ahead and sacrifice yourself to the spike, or you can pick up the Bulldog and go for some extra damage.
Honestly?
Is he going to save
Yeah,
this?
save that. I think that's worth saving. That's a valuable enough. Like, I think we'd rather a rifle.
2 satchel, and there's a fault line 2, and Redux is already halfway across the map in the span of 3 seconds. Though Harmful trying to deny, but Verno gets the swing in. Redux does find success in Heaven too, but Rebo trades. 3v4s. ZK also dangerously low. I don't know how that happened, but definitely Rustin.
Spike planted.
A little bit of nastiness on the lurk. Rebo pushing down the ramp. Rustin surely could have this covered. Needs to clear the close corner for Verno, and will be able to, but the trade is in from Rustin, but a 2-for-1 as Pan also got his teammates back. 2-on-2. Down into Heaven, Nerf plays. Pan seems aware of the possibility. Could be the hard check. Nerf is only down to a Sheriff, and he'll get the headshot. Now just leaving Verdi. Great flash through, but it doesn't blind ZK. Spot in. That's a tour de force. I think he recognizes that pretty darn quickly. Now Rita gonna make the move, but Rebo, the off angle. Surely he gets traded, but the teleport anchor dropped, and Rebo's gonna get 2. Verdi will trade, but still, Verdi gets the double. Maybe he can turn this on its head. Look at the players. They're all reconvening back into Heaven. ZK, the timing could not be worse. But Verdi on the site, still good for it. Yeah.
Even currently, Crew plays Phoenix on Haven. From my name.
That is fiending. Harmful. Almost. Don't crouch and you might have the headshot. How about this though for Redux? Pan is not long for this world, unfortunately. Some things are just not meant to be. And oh, getting whittled down from various different angles. Redux has got to be careful, but as his teammates back him up, Nerf and Rustin will clean up. Gear it up to be 4-1. Just a moment. Enter C. I mean, damage could be good if you clean up Redux and Nerf fine. Oh, a headshot. Nicely found. Onto Verno. Anything extra is fantastic. Maybe get the ultimate a bit closer here for Venture. That's the hope. Venture, 2 ult orbs away. 1 kill would do it. There you go. Now you can go rest in peace. If you are here taking for the swing. Okay. He'll get the ultimate that way. Who needs to go down?
We never saw them have that matchup in the Civil War until after TSM made the revamps and actually came back really strong and looked really good now.
Now, well,
Be having control again, but then go. That can be taken right back with Paranoia, paint shells, or a kill.
Venture down. ZK forced off the site. Harmful. Maybe looking for a pot shot, but they're going to get full control of this. Redux's position is very well known. And a shot there from Harmful, just running it through Be Heaven, but no way you're going to expect Redux going for the reaggress.
But for now, it's a little rough.
It's worthwhile just noting. Option A, quite good on this map.
Yes. Won't be Paranoia using Paranoia for Heaven, so they might use the Rolling Thunder for Sight.
That's tough. Austin, that is going to be a nice shot on the Venture.
So, Oxygen as an org might be still looking for a main team that can compete in VCT, perhaps in EU or something of that sort, while still keeping this Academy team because they like Redux.
And EU, what kind of... They've been dodging out on TSM's plays, and well, how about you take the fight right to them as Redux double satchels in. And boy, does he come close to getting a double kill there.
Yeah, the damage trade across the 2 of them, that would have equated to 1 kill, but...
Uh-oh. And a Rolling Thunder. Nerf gets hit by his own teammate's Rolling Thunder, and he's also decayed down to 1 health. I don't even. No. Might work, but wait, what happened to the Viper Pit? Did he decide to cancel it? Either way... Well, in the perspective of Nerfed, he has not been having a fun round, but maybe this can still be playable with Rustin falling, the spike on the ground, and
still somehow full HP and shield.
A flank of Harmful.
Last player standing.
Will knock out Verno. We have really gotten the perspective. This guy's just getting like battered by a tidal wave utility. Nerfed in the 1v4. Spike and a from the shadows available. This is going to be heard. Oh, Venture. Nerf? Nah, swings in the open. All right. Different look. Harmful, fielding, and operator. Going for a re-swing here into Rustin. Fantastic headshot to deny that. Rustin even looking for the extra. There an ultimate too? There certainly is. Payan might be in a world of trouble. Oh, it's Rebo instead to receive. But how about Payan? Throwing in the satchel though in between allows Verdi to get the kill. 2v3 nerfed. Also coming in from the mid lurk too, and this trademark long destroyed. Off angle played. It's gonna find DK. Almost converts on a Venture. Half HP for Venture. The haunt doesn't really matter too much now. As the Cosmic Divide, it does separate the spike. But this can be heard and he needs to make a play through. Coming soon. Oh, Gravity Well right now would be absolutely filthy. Right now, Harmful holding the off angle. Was about to get double swing. And he's not going to get any of them. Huge double swing there. The walk up from Oxygen pays dividends. Adventure inclined to make a move. Define nerfed.
Try again.
Good headshot. Gets the ultimate too. And that clears out all of A Heaven, making sure that no one is coming through. No trails created from that. And so Venture knows that they might be coming his way. This could be huge. The Prowler in, but Redux beats him to the punch. Even while nearsighted, it doesn't matter for this man. Satchel's into sight. Verdi on entry as well. Catches ZK, trying to be a hero. But sometimes, well, heroes aren't always made to be. 7-2, looking to be 8. As Payan and Rebo just left to probably attempt to retake. Hope for something. Payan one orb away from a showstopper. A kill could try to kick off this retake. Maybe. Onto's a player under hell, but a fantastically timed flashpoint. Still though, Rustin goes up in smoke. Looking for potentially an ultimate, but instead Verdi's gonna find the kill. Rebo, 1v2. Verdi, very low. Headshot found, but time. It's a big issue right now. And Redux, all he needs to do is dance around the screens. And I think he's just won this one single-handedly. There is no time here for Rebo. He's gonna have to flee the scene. 8 rounds hit for Oxygen.
This time around.
Searching for solutions. I know. That isn't one. Through the smoke itself, Payan knocked out. And TSMA just looking for a gamble stack, basically. Rustin's gonna push forward, push aggressively. Harmful and Venture right next to each other. Headshot not found. Rustin goes down, but still Harmful. Double kill. Knocked up by the Rolling Thunder. Does recover. Oh my gosh, Harmful with 3. Trying to bring it back. ZK still on the site, but gets spotted. Dinked up. Allow them to group in. Heavy rotations coming in as well, though. They have a huge flank right now for Payan. So as the rotations come in, Rebo is still in a little bit of a bind down here. The Aftershock will take him out. Could this stack still work out, though? Venture in towards elbow. Does take down Verdi. Rustin, a big trade to keep that Killjoy lockdown alive, and ZK trying to push in too.
Yeah, that little extra push they needed to get to that level. Yeah, we'll have to see if they actually close out though. TSM Academy may come back from the 3 deficit earlier on, and they have Fade on the offense, but now Payan falls early on to Verno. Things are not looking too hot.
Oh, there's a little Viper Wall that could allow the cross, but still the rotation so very much here. 4 players were in position, but they're actually going to double back. To mid, to sewers. The thing is that push has been heard, and right now Nerf surely hears all these players sprinting through sewers and see the... No. Are they seriously going to go back to spawn? They aren't. They took a glance.
So I clear it.
They're not feeling it just yet, but the Prowler somehow can float up in midair. Doesn't matter. Verno, I just found one at ultra long range on the Headhunter. They're going to cross back to ramp, but they're whittled down to only 3 remaining. To try and walk into spawn, though. Harmful needs the immediate entry onto Verdi, and Verdi is turned around at the worst possible time. Harmful has gotten what he's needed. They're in the spawn. That's what they know. But trying to walk it back to be Rustin. Can't deny it. A massive kill for Venture. It opens the entire map up.
Yeah, that's a breakaway for B-site for sure for TSM Academy. They have just a little bit of time to work with, but that's all they need. Plenty to work with. And they were going to plant it over towards for Garage. See what they set up from there. It would work for Harmful if he had bullets in the Headhunter, but he doesn't. So he's going to take an advantage position, make it a 2 versus 2.
Oh, okay. Still on the rafters, though, and still so low. A jumping classic would be his end. Or no, gonna go for it. But the footsteps made! Vector made footsteps, and then they get turned on! Off limits, but the wall actually goes up for the actual site itself, and a nebula smoke allows Harmful to walk up Redux. He's watching for it, though. And there you go. Spectre finds the success, and Redux, a second one. 3v3. They're gonna try and push through the site. Are they gonna try and get in towards spawn underneath heaven? Verdi still with plenty of utility to at least try to keep forcing them back. Flash goes in, but turned. But still finds a headshot on Naribo. Trades go through. Venture needs it. Can't find a headshot on the Sheriff. So low of time.
This is definitely a tough tale to tell.
Oh, Bucky works. Is it going to be the Bucky to start the comeback, folks? 2 for 1 to start. But Verdi has made his way onto the site. Still has all his flashpoints and aftershocks. Well, aftershock.
There.
Redux also playing the aggressive angle on towards the rafters. It is the perfect angle. Trying to look away from a potential flash because he had the setup from Verdi, but instead they both get ran down.
Still running with Bucky's, man. I feel like
Bucky.
I don't know.
Get Buckied. 1 kill, run through the smoke, get your 1, and you're done. Love the Bucky.
Still works out. Very economical, especially for close quarter holds. Verdi, though.
Don't tell me they win.
Speaking of economical, headshots to the
Oh,
Sheriff to win the series, maybe?
I would shed a tear.
Same.
No, no. Oh, Verdi gets a double. And now the Shorty. The Shorty to add extra pain. Verno's ready to swing. Redux is...
Redux first contact.
Oh, he's inside! No way! He almost ended it on the spot, but Venture is actually going to go down. Oh, he gets the 1v3.
They're away the members of Auction Academy, so they won't have solid heaven control. So when they explode out of Garage, you won't have as many angles to work with. It's not going to be as many highs.
Alrighty, here we go.
30 seconds left.
Nightfall
No
in
audio.
for Venture. No audio, but a trade of showstoppers. Papayan is still standing and fires one back into the back of sight, right into Rustin. And Verdi inside the pit, unable to deal with Revo. That's a very interesting way to lock out B Heaven. Into a Viper's pit. Gonna actually nab a Vandal. This is not actually a bad save for Verno.
Yeah, now it is.
And no back it. The read is starting to come through. Verdi does have a Rolling Thunder. I'm not sure he wants to invest it unless they get some sort of foothold on the round. Excellent smokes tossed in to get them some space in here. They don't have flashes. They're going to have to run through smokes right here. And there's only 15 seconds. You can't win it on a Thrifty like this. How does Verdi get the kill in a Venture? The spike's down.
What?
They're going to win the round on a Thrifty. The time's too low for this. Verdi just gotten 3. And it's going to be Oxygen Academy on Virtue of Time. They are going to win their second event in a row and establish their own little miniature era.